girls. So the next thing, we've got our grip ready. We've got our grip down. We've got our guard. We've moved out to the pitch. We've got our guard ready to go. We've asked the umpire. We've got middle stump. The next thing to do is the stance, and the stance is really important. If we get the stance wrong, our balance will be all wrong, and our shots will be played all wrong. So the first thing to consider, we'll start from the feet, and we'll move right up to the head. So the first thing to consider is making sure that our back foot is slightly just inside the crease, our front foot is outside of the crease. Reason why we do that, keeping our back foot in the crease means there's less chance we're going to get stumped if the keeper is up to the stumps. You will see on TV that some batsmen like to stand out of the crease. That's fine if the keeper's standing back. If the keeper is up at the stumps or close to the stumps in throwing range, making sure we're keeping our back foot in the crease will make sure we don't get stumped. If we get stumped, we're out, okay? We want to make sure we stay in the crease to bat for a long period of time, because that means more runs for us, more runs for the team. So we've got our feet in our position. Our feet are going to be shoulder width apart as well. That's really important. If we're standing too far out here, our balance is going to be all wrong. We can look like that once we play the shot, but before we play the shot, we're making sure that our feet are about shoulder width apart. Moving up to the knees, making sure they're slightly bent. Not too bent that we're going to lose balance, but just slightly bent. A really key thing about balance now, we've got to make sure that we've got the same amount of weight in both legs. If we've got too much weight on the back foot before the bowler has bowled, yeah, we can play our back foot shots really well, but in terms of our front foot shots, it takes a lot longer for us to transfer the weight from our back foot to our front foot. It's going to make our front foot shots a lot harder to play. Same deal goes with too much weight on the front foot. Too much weight on the front foot, going to make it a lot harder for us to play shots on the back foot. Keeping the same amount of weight in both legs will mean that we can play shots on the front foot, we can play shots on the back foot really, really easily. So now that's practically all we've got to do with our legs. Next thing that's really important is our head and shoulders. So we've got our grip, we're taking our guard, we're making sure that our head and our shoulder are facing the bowler. If we're looking down, we don't know where the bowler is, we don't know when he's going to bowl. Making sure we're keeping our head and shoulder nice and still, eyes are level, looking straight at the bowler will give us the best chance of hitting the shot. One last thing about stance, girls. We don't want to be crouched over like this when we're taking our stance. If we're crouched over like this when the bowler's about to bowl, what we're doing is we're making our weight really bad. So as soon as we try and play our shot, if we're down like this, our weight is going to be all over the place. And that's something we'll learn about when we learn about the drive and things like that. But really important when we take our stance, that we're looking and we're standing up nice and high, okay? We'll learn about backswing a little bit later as well. But just looking at the stance for now, in fact, I'll drop the bat. We're looking at the bowler, we're standing up as tall as we can be. Our head and shoulder are facing the bowler. Our eyes and head are really still and really level, okay? And we're looking to really get ready to face the ball. Don't want to see anyone crouched over like this when they're about to face the ball. Before the bowler or when the bowler is running up, standing up nice and tall as you can be, that'll give you the best chance of playing a drive really, really well. And also getting onto the back foot. No crouching over, you'll lose balance, okay? So keeping up nice and tall. Alrighty girls, so just something really quickly on the stance again. And I just want to show you it from the front on angle rather than the side on angle. It's exactly the same thing. So, feet shoulder width apart, front foot in out of the crease, back foot just inside the crease. Knees slightly bent, weight distributed on both feet. One thing I forgot to mention from the side on view, and it's probably better to look at it from this view, is our bat. And where are we going to position it? Are we going to have it right in front of us? Are we going to have it in the middle of us? Or are we going to have it behind our back foot? Now, a lot of books will say to have the toe of the bat or the bottom of the bat behind our back foot, sorry. So looking at it from this side again, we're having our bat, we're tapping our bat behind our back foot. Obviously personal preference, I prefer to have the bat just inside the back foot, sorry. But the books will say put it behind your back foot. Start off by having it behind your back foot, you will discover what you prefer better. So looking at it again from the front on, we're standing nice and still, shoulder width apart. Our head, shoulders standing nice and tall. Again, I don't want to see you crouched over like this when the bowler's about to bowl. I want you standing as tall as you can. Head, shoulders pointing towards the bowler. Head level, eyes still. Head is still also. Okay, really, really important. So, making sure we're standing up nice and tall. Backswing, we'll learn about that in another video. And we are ready to face the first ball that the bowler is going to bowl to us. Hope you guys understand that a little bit better. If you got any other questions or queries about the stance, look inside the guide that I gave you. Have a few pictures. We'll give you a better idea of how to do that. If you have any other questions, feel free to contact me. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next video where we learn about the backswing. Cheers, girls.